Hey guys, how you doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to others around the world. Welcome back to the Pokemon Unite video featuring Pikachu coming at you in the Master Rank through the jungle, because you know me, if I'm not jungling, typically, we ain't doing so good. You know what I mean? But sadly enough, for some odd reason, as you can see, or as you can hear, the background music is a little bit different this time around. For some reason, it recorded my voice, but it did not record the audio for the game, and I don't know what happened. I ended up having to essentially uninstall and reinstall Pokemon Unite. I don't know if I had a bug or what have you, but it fixed it, so it should be fixed in the next video. Sorry about that, man. Just bear with me just for this one. I apologize, guys. But this one right here, this Pikachu is a banger. The reason why? Pikachu is being super underrated in every aspect of this game, and I don't know why. After he got his buff, he became a monster. Like, they buffed his damage overall for Thunderbolt, overall for Thunder. They buffed his Unite move cooldown. Absolute champion this Pokemon is right now. And we are playing in the jungle. I know, it's crazy. But you gotta keep in mind, every Pokemon in the game can jungle, right? Just some Pokemon do it better than others. Some Pokemon have better ganks than others. And I don't get it. I don't see why Pikachu's not in the jungle more often. I don't see why Pikachu isn't in a dominant role. Because this Pokemon brings so much to your table, let alone crowd control, damage. Electro Ball does execute, in case you guys don't know that. He's just so much fun. And in this game here in general, though, I got a Snorlax on my team. We're fighting this enemy Absol player, and him and I, or just myself, I'm hunting Absol. Like, all game, I'm after Absol all game. And it's just because, like, I know how much of a dominant threat this Pokemon can be. And as you saw in the top lane when I went to go do the gank for bees, he was already up there trying to get kills because they overextended. And what happened? He got Thunderbolt or Electro Web into an Electro Ball with Cinderace, and I just dealing damage to him. It's interesting because, again, you don't understand, or some people don't understand how much damage Electro Ball does. It does more damage the lower the HP of the target is. Once they get into that execute range, you do more damage to them because of that. It's actually pretty phenomenal. It can be pretty nuts and catch you off guard sometimes. Whereas right now, inside of a team fight, Pikachu, only thing he has to do is hit Thunderbolt, auto attack a lot, and then throw Electro Ball there off cooldown and just do free damage. Because eventually you are going to execute somebody with Electro Ball. Every time. And his Unite move is up pretty much all of the time. And it's really, really nice. It's like Charizard all over again with his Unite move. I'm at 15% and I just popped it already. 32. Like, what do you do in this situation? As soon as I kill this Ivysaur, we're going to be, what, like 45 or something like that? Look at that, 40%. And it just keeps going, and I just used it. 44? It's pretty nuts, man. Absol comes running back here. I should be doing this Dreadnought, right? This is what we should be doing. But we all know what happens. Come on now. I get up here. Our team comes back down. We collapse on this Absol again, because Absol is apparently super good at this game. You know what I mean? And doing so much damage for zero reason. And I should be working on this Dreadnought again, but I'm trying to help my team out, be that team player, and I see all these juicy free kills with Electro Ball. Sylveon actually gets to clean up. So this is about time I actually, back out a little bit, get a berry, come back, see if I can do this Dreadnought. Now, instead of pushing, right, like the team is doing in the bot lane, they should be down here working on this Dreadnought with me, and or Snorlax or Cinderace should be down here, but this is solo queue. It doesn't happen like that, so I start working on this Dreadnought, right? Your boy sees Sylveon being chased by an Absol, and I try to go help. I should have not done that. Absolute Unite moves me, and I just instantly die. Now, mind you, if I would have worked on that Dreadnought before he got down there, I don't think I've been able to take it out before he got to that point, before he got there. So either way, I think I'd have been dead, whatever way I decided to take that. But next time, just for future reference, just work on the Dreadnought. Like, everybody makes mistakes. I always catch myself making little mistakes and or big mistakes every single game I play. I try always to be as informative as I can and get better as I play. It's just, I should have worked on that Dreadnought and left Sylveon to her own devices, essentially. Now again, we get into a situation where you can literally just pop Thunderbolt and hope your team does damage. Once your team does damage, you can fall back, you can play safe and just spam Electro Ball. Like I said, eventually you're going to get a kill with Electro Ball. It does AoE when it impacts. It has execute damage when they're low HP. It's phenomenal. And Pikachu is super underrated. And I just don't get why. Like, after this buff that he's got recently, he's become a monster, guys. Like, literally, he's really, really good. I do find myself able to take down Dragonites, and I know that's wild because Dragonite has been running around, same thing with Serena, running around rampant, being as overpowered as possible. I think Pikachu has a really good time with Dragonite, just because you have the ability to use Volt Tackle, you have the ability to use Thunderbolt. I get you, Dragonite has like a bajillion dashes with, what do you call it, Dragon Rush, Dragon Dance, excuse me. But at the same time, you have your passive ability will slow them, goes on cooldown to 30 seconds or what have you after you use it, no big deal. But your auto attacks will also slow them if you're running Muscle Band. All you have to do is get that Paralyze off once he's slowed down. You got Electro Ball, you got Thunderbolt, or Volt Tackle. It's very easy to deal with Dragonite with Pikachu. Now, I get you, there will be people who say it's Pikachu is easy to kill, Dragonite, blah blah blah. But really though, a good Pikachu player should have no problem dealing with Dragonite right now. And look at this, we get this Rotom pushed all the way into their goal. Look at the clock, by the way. Articuno hasn't even spawned yet. This is our first Rotom of the game and we just pushed all the way to their goal. And I think just by being around and doing crowd control the best I can in my abilities, I'm not here to be like the solo DPS, but I'm here to support, help my team pick up kills. We have a Wigglytuff as well. Pikachu makes kills so easy to get. And then again, like I said, like Serena is running around. Pikachu has a hard time dealing with Serena, but who doesn't? Let's be fair. Sadly enough, I didn't even know Snorlax picked up Yawn. I should have thought about it, but I'm dead here. It is what it is. I try to get down there and see if I can get that Dreadnought, but it's okay. Everybody gets one. It's all good. But in any case, right now I'm not really having too much of a problem playing with Pikachu or playing against certain Pokemon besides Serena. I think Serena right now is very dominant no matter who you're playing. And you could be level 12, she could be level 9, and she could still solo you. You know what I mean? Because she gets her shield from her passive, and then she gets her heals and ridiculous mobility for triple axle. It's kind of nuts. But otherwise, man, I think a lot of Pokemon right now are doing pretty good. There are some who need some buffs, and we all know who they are. Gengar, of course. And there are some underpowered Pokemon right now, like Crustle. Unless played in the right hands, you know, people don't know how to deal with them. But still, though, there's a lot of things that buffs and nerfs that Pokemon are gonna get coming up here soon. I think Gengar and possibly Crustle and some other good Pokemon like Machamp might get some nice changes here soon. I'm just feeling it, you know what I mean? I'm feeling like it's gonna happen. I want you to be mindful of this Blissey, by the way. She leaves her team to come over here and try to take me out because I'm low HP. Like, she literally left her team. Like, hello? You know what I mean? Like, why would you do that? I get it, you're a support, but what are you doing? You know? We end up getting this Articuno, and I think if Blissey maybe have stayed there to heal and soak up some damage, maybe the fight would have turned differently, but I don't know. She just literally left her team to come try to smack me, and I don't get it. But hey man, I'm having fun playing Pikachu. I'm still having fun playing Pokemon Unite. Got a lot of content coming up here soon with this game. And we're going to be doing some polls. Meaning, when I say polls, I'm talking about like, what would you guys like to see next from me? Whether or not which Pokemon, Master's Guide, tips and tricks, my thoughts and opinions on, you know, what have you, rank climbs, whatever. Just let me know. I'm going to start posting a poll probably tomorrow when I get off of work. If I go to work tomorrow, because my lady is not doing so good right now. She has 105 fever earlier this afternoon, but we'll see. Anyhow, this has been Pawse Plays. Catch you guys in the very next video. Stay safe out there. I'm out.